Okay, now let's move on to question 2 over here. So as you can see, this is again about respiration. So this is focusing on aerobic respiration. So you can see over here there are 2 stages, and I believe you remember there are indeed 2 stages in your respiration, in which the first one, remember, the first one is what? This is your glycolysis. And the second one, you have your pyruvate oxidation. Okay, so let's look at first of all the location. The location, remember, very simple. You should always start things in cytoplasm, and then for the important part, okay, for the actual important part, you move on to mitochondria. So this is a sequence over here, okay. So first of all, because I believe everyone should know that yes, cellular respiration happen in mitochondria. This is something we learned since chapter 2 lah. But here people might be confused. So, is it mitochondria first, mitochondria last? So remember, we leave the important one, we leave the actual, we leave the actual important one to the last. That's why, yes, cytoplasm first, then you go on to mitochondria. Okay, yep. Moving on, we have the significance of process X. Okay, very good question. Yes. So first of all, 不管3七21, no matter what happened, there is an unknown here. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, give an unknown, give the name first. So we first tell people that process X is what? Is glycolysis. Okay, yep. Then they ask you, what is the significance? Okay, they also say like this is basically importance, okay, etc. So what is the importance? Why do we need glycolysis? That's a question now. Why do we need glycolysis? Okay, so the key over here is that you never learn about the importance, right? Your textbook didn't tell you. The importance is what? But you know lah. Okay, process X itself, what does it do? It breaks down. You see over here, by just the diagram, you can also see very clearly glucose to pyruvate. So that is already very straightforward. This process break down glucose to pyruvate. That is technically the importance, right? Okay, so we can also say we are trying to describe the process X. We are trying to describe the process X such that process X is basically a process you break down your glucose to pyruvate. Okay, so glucose is broken down to pyruvate. Okay, yep. And adding on to that, if you really want to make a statement of significance, something important, sure, you can just say, so why do we need to make pyruvate? Why do we break down to biology is about keep on asking yourself why and why and why. So why do we make pyruvate over here? Yes, because this supplies pyruvate to stage 2. Yes, because stage 2 we need pyruvate. We need to do oxidation. So with our pyruvate from stage 1, we are able to move on to stage 2. Okay, that's it. Okay, last question. Explain the situation when you have a muscle cramp and you are panting, meaning 喘气, okay, you are gasping for air, etc. So what is this? Very simple. Okay, yes. Again, relate back to our learning. What did we learn in this topic? What is this? We learn about cellular respiration. So what is the type of cellular respiration over here? Lactic acid fermentation. Okay, lactic acid fermentation. Yep. And I believe, just say a keyword, let's say you say occurs. Yep. Okay. So I believe you also know that this is a situation. This is a condition. So what is this condition? If you remember, there's a term. This is called oxygen debt. When you have not enough oxygen, 我们讲我们欠债, okay, we 欠 oxygen. So we actually owe people oxygen. You owe your body oxygen. So we call it oxygen debt, in which, same thing occurs. So this is a condition. Okay. And now you might feel, what else to say? There are a lot of things to say. You can talk about the causes of oxygen debt. You can talk about the effect, whatever. There's a lot of stuff to say. But of course, in this case, what do we focus? We focus on the question. The question already tell you muscle cramp and panting. Okay, muscle cramp and panting. So let's just try to describe what causes muscle cramp and what causes panting. Yep, that will be able to give you 3 marks already. Okay, so like muscle cramp. What causes muscle cramp? Muscle cramp. Right, what causes muscle cramp? Remember? Lactic acid. It must be a very high concentration of lactic acid. High concentration of lactic acid. And then you accumulate. Then you give rise to, muscle cramp. Okay? Yes, this is the causes of muscle cramp. This is related to muscle cramp. Okay? And also you can also talk about panting. Why do you feel very, 喘气? Why do you feel gasping for air? Why do we pant? Because panting allow us to inhale more oxygen. And if you remember, the oxygen is for what? The oxygen is for oxygen debt. We want to pay off the oxygen debt, so we have to use oxygen to oxidize the lactic acid that allow us to reduce muscle cramp, to repair the oxygen debt, to return to normal. Everything become normal. Okay, so yeah, that's about this question. So basically, essentially, it's just about giving the scenario, giving the main title, the so-called key knowledge, key topic, and then you describe one by one what is the reason of muscle cramp and what is the reason of panting. Okay, that's all for this question. Okay, anything else to talk about? Oh yeah, by the way, just reminder, high concentration. The high is a keyword, must be high enough, and also it must accumulate. It must be there for a large amount. Okay, that's it. Okay.